Okay, so we look at a case study from Normanton Parc. So because use view demand, view transactions. Okay, now you have, we look at this, layout, a bit different. Okay, same level, very similar facing. Okay, let's do a vote. Who thinks 0713 should perform better? Higher rent, let's take a higher rent. Okay, 1. Okay, no change. 712, come on, higher rent. 1, 2, just now 3. 3, and okay, who feels the same? Same, or now or more, feel the same. Okay, let's see what's the difference. The reality is what? Okay, what you notice, transacted same month, which is last month. How come 713 is 4,003? How come 712 is 3,009? See, the size a bit bigger. By right, this is bigger, right? 712 is bigger, right? Should rent by right be more? 10 square feet more, by right? But why is it cheaper? And the difference is $400, $400. Okay, now we look at different level. Right? Okay, take the same unit, 713, so now you rent already. Okay, the next one is 1913. 19, so same layout, right? Same view, basically. One's higher, one is lower. Maybe one can see the park a bit more, one can see a bit less. Okay, now let's do it again. Who feels 0713 should command the higher rent? Nobody. Okay. Maybe you do nice rental. No, still don't think so. No, okay. Who feels 1913 should command the higher rent? Okay, most of people. Let's take a look. Introduction of myself, right? So I've been in this industry for about over 10 years already. Okay, so in this 10 over years, I work with a few types of investors. Whether it's industrial property, commercial property, and also of course now it's residential property investors. But one thing that really intrigued me is that residential property investors always have one specific claim. Very rarely I hear from the other two groups. So this is what I'm going to share with you today. This is what I'm going to explore. Now this claim is this. Whenever we talk to them, they'll say, hey, you know what, Bernard? If the property I'm going to buy, not the layout I want, not the facing I want, cannot buy one. Why? Because sure lose money. Okay? Anyone here heard of this before? Here not? Is it very common? Your friends, you talk to them, cannot buy one, the facing, don't know what, the layout cannot, very cannot buy. So today we're going to do interesting activities to find out is it true or not. And then if it's true, right, exactly what is the impact? Is it going to be very big? Is that okay? Yeah. So for the next few activities, I really need to help everyone because we're going to do a poll. Okay? So everyone can vote again. Now we know after election, right? Maybe your hand is itchy. Can we vote again? Okay? Can? Can. Okay, let's take the first one. Okay, first one, we just take an example. Because today we just do, like I said, of the 5, we just use one of them as an example. Okay, let's say today you have to choose A, okay, one of the layouts A and the facing for LyndenWoods, and B. Okay, why everyone must choose? Because if everyone participates, right, then the final results will be a bit more helpful for everybody. Because again, like what John said, right, all of us here is a sample of what is really out there in the market. Okay, one more time. Who will choose A? Okay, we'll do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. You can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Final. Sorry, A, can you count? Sorry, A again. How many A again? I count it.
5, 6, 7.
7.
7.
7. Okay, who will choose B?
I supported. B.
Wow,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. Someone haven't voted, right? So who no matter what I say will not put my hand on. Okay, so anyway, this was just for fun, alright? Okay, now who choose A again? Sorry. Okay. Let's choose. Okay, Colin. Why do you choose A over B? What do you think is better?
I find that there's segregation between the kitchen and the living room, and there's more setback between the facing to the expressway.
Oh, there's more setback to the expressway, is it?
Yeah, and there's a segregation, proper segregation of the kitchen and the living room area.
Proper segregation of the kitchen with the living rooms.
It's more distinguishable.
divisible. Oh, this one is supposed to be nearer lah.
This one is a bit mixed together.
Mixed together. Okay. Okay, very good, very good. Okay. Okay, B. Who is the B one? B. Okay, B. So, for this gentleman, why you choose B?
Balcony facing pool, and the living room quite big.
Oh, living room quite big. Okay. Okay, these two are actually the same size. Same size. About, yeah, remember it's about same size. So, okay, good point. You say this living room very big, right? So, can I assume what you're saying is that this one can put more furniture than this one? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, you can do more design.
Do more design. Okay, you all want to do a test whether this one is true. Okay, you want to do something very interesting. What we did was we did a 3D model, okay, of the two layouts. Okay, if you are really interested, you also can play around with this. Okay, so I put in some of the fittings. Okay, disclaimer first. Whatever you see here is not what you're going to get there. Okay, I just put it because it's actual floor plan. Just give a few. Now, so just now you mentioned that B has a bit more space, right? How do you do this way first? Okay, let's say take A first, right? So the A1, can actually you say maybe you may think that some furniture maybe not can fit. Okay, but let's do everyone just try. What do you think we can put here? Sofa. Okay, let's try. You want to get this one? See, can fit. It actually can. Oh, actually can. You can see that. Okay, see that so far, right? Actually can fit those three seats one. Actually not too bad. And if you need to some of those that really cannot fit, right? This one can still fit. Means you want you can have the TV there, stretch out your leg, still can fit, right? Okay, let's look at the other one. Okay. So we can see it actually can fit the sofa also for 3 persons. Okay. Now what I wanted to show you in this exercise basically is this. So what I noticed is that a lot of us feel that B should be the one that is the best one. But you notice there are also people who choose A1 even from this sample space. You notice that? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, next one. We vote again. 2 bed, 2 bar. Okay, there's now A, B, and C. Again, we need to vote. Can you 1 minute to take a look first? Who will choose A? A. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, okay. B. 1, 2, 2. C. C 有没有？just curious C. It's 什么不一样？Okay. Why you choose C? Why you choose C? What's so more attractive of this than A?
Well, I seem like the
so which one? This one is it?
看得见点的。
It's the same one, isn't it?
The length don't know is
Yeah, it's about the same. The size is about the same. Hard to choose, right? Hard to choose, Hard to choose. I want you to take note, what happened over here, okay? Hard to choose, Yeah, I go next one. 2 bed plus study, another 3. A lot of combination, Okay, we take a time, you go first. Who will choose A? Nobody. Okay, interesting. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16. Oh, 16. Okay, 16. Who will choose C? Okay. Why do you choose C?
I think number one is the kitchen. The kitchen is an enclave. It's unlike A. Then number 2 is because it's further away. It does not face the wide, so it doesn't have the noise.
Okay. Thank you. Keep out here. Okay, who chose B as well? B. Okay, can you choose? Why you choose B?
Just look at the stack, that's all.
Look at the stack.
I always choose the one inside.
Facing inside, is it?
I assume that one is the road, right?
Which one is it?
The line which I see.
There's one.
No, just in front of the.
Here is it? Yeah. There's where the.
Is that a main road?
Yeah, this is a main road.
Yeah. So I always face away.
Oh, okay, face. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Interesting. So, but most people so far I see that no one choose A because of the kitchen. No one choose A. Okay, very interesting. Okay. B and C. Okay, one more time. The last one. Wow. It's not two only. A or B. I'll come back to this. How many choose A? Choose A. 1, 2 only, 2, 3. Oh, okay. 3A, okay. And B, who choose B? Wow, so many. Okay, so majority is B. Okay, we ask. Why you choose B?
The third toilet is in the kitchen.
Toilet is in the kitchen.
Yeah, the small toilet. That one.
Okay, so because of the yard and the thing. So okay, so this is probably for him is it's more for the slightly bigger family, right? Or helper, so just don't have. Who choose A just now? Okay, so yeah. Why do you choose A?
And no specific reason other than it is far away from the pool and it's more quieter, more private.
More private. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. So what do you notice when you all go through this exercise, right? You notice that actually everyone choose a unit you think is the best, right? There will be someone else who will choose another one for other reasons. Whether is it facing or this. Okay. So why is that important is that actually sometimes when these investors they think, hey, wow, in this one I don't get my layout, I don't get my facing, wow, lose money. I think no one will buy, no one will rent. But actually got people choose the other one. So does it really mean that it cannot make money? Okay. So we're going to put it to a more real demand test. To do this test, we're going to do a comparable. Okay, we're going to choose Normanton Parc. Okay, now why we choose Normanton Parc? Firstly, it's the nearest new condo to LyndenWoods, right? So from here, if one tenant want to stay here, means that area of demand, right? Okay, because that's where they're staying. Then also over here, we also see what is the rental they are paying. Okay, so can I say if the place high rent means what? Demand more or supply more? Demand more, right? So if the rent is low, then is supply more or demand more? Supply. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so over here I extract out the 2 and 3 bedrooms because they have the specific sizes. There's close match to the size of the room. Okay, let's take a look first. The 2 bedroom. Okay, 2 bedroom at Normanton Parc there are 4 layouts. Okay, now no need to go answer. But you notice something very interesting. The layouts. Okay. Did you just see this layout? Very similar just now. Is it very close to Linden one? Just now we have the first 2 bedroom 1 bar. How many choose this one? Right? You say the living room will be bigger. So very similar, right? Then there's some who choose this type, right? Interesting, right? Okay. And over there at Normanton Parc, right, this size 600 to 700 square feet, the range about 36 to 4550. Okay, median of $6 like that, okay, or 45. Okay, let's take the next one, the second bigger one, 700 to 800 square feet. Look at the layout again. Okay, the range about 4,000 to 5,000. So again, just now there was about 900 between the lowest and highest. This is about 1,002. Okay, about 27 transactions. This will be the 800, 900, so something like a 2-bed plus study. Okay. But what you notice is this. You notice that recently developers, the newer developments, all the layout look a bit squarish. You notice? Okay. So rarely you don't see so much of the weird shape one. Right? Maybe 10, 20 years ago you see some funny shape one. But nowadays, why like that? What's going on, right? Okay. And then of course we look at the 3-bedroom. The 3-bedroom there's a few layouts. Okay. But again you notice,好像 looks a bit very similar. Right? What way? Bedrooms one side. Right? Correct? And this is again, and 3 bedrooms, interestingly, the range is 5.7 to 6.1. So the difference about $400. Square feet. I mean, about 7 transactions. Okay, now we do the vote. Okay, so we look at a case study from Normanton Parc. So because use view demand, view transactions. Okay. Now we look at this layout, a bit different. Okay, same level. Very similar facing. Okay, let's do a vote. Who thinks 0713 should perform better? Higher rent. Okay, let's take a higher rent. Okay, 1. Okay, no change. 712. Come on, higher rent. 1, 2, just now 3. 3. And okay, who feels the same? Same. Oh, now or more. Feel the same. Okay, let's see what's the difference. The reality is what? Okay, what you notice, transacted same month, which is last month. How come 713 is 4,003? How come 712 is 3009? See, the size a bit bigger. By right, this is bigger, right? 712 is bigger, right? Should rent by right be more? 10 square feet more, by right? But why is it cheaper? And the difference is $400, $400. Anyone can guess why? Anyone feel yes? What you can have a reason to explain? Sorry. Kitchen. Agent. What the agent do?
One better than the other one.
So better looking or?
The name called Nicholas.
Okay, agent. Is it a consensus answer? Okay, maybe lah. Okay, what else? What is possible?
Furniture,
Fully furnished.
Who's that? Furniture. Bedroom, possible or not? Possible, right? Okay, maybe one have, one don't have. But is this definitely true? Question is, you have furniture, the tenant will pay more. No, okay. Why you think?
Because sometimes the tenant they already have bought furniture, so they want to move the furniture.
Okay, thank you. So it's not really true, right? But we don't know lah for this case, right? But it is possible, it's not possible, right? But why I want to bring up this also is to let you know that sometimes it's same facing, same, but you can do something internally, right? Or you know, maybe like I said, put in furniture, or maybe you put a bit better, a bit of renovation. Curtain nicer, right? The lights nicer, and then you rent out the other person like it. The specific design, right? Possible, right? Okay, let's take a look at the second case. Okay, now we look at different level. Right? Okay, take the same unit, 713, right? So you know the rent already. Okay, the next one is 1913. 19, so same layout, right? Same view, basically. One's higher, one is lower. Maybe one can see the park a bit more, one can see a bit less. Okay, now let's do it again. Who feels 0713 should command the higher rent? Nobody. Okay. Maybe you do nice reno rent? No, still don't think so. No, okay. Who feels 1913 should command the higher rent? Okay, most of people. Let's take a look. We hope that the video has been useful for you so far. If you are currently looking for more information about the buying process, it is possible that you may have missed out some information because there are so many sources out there. So we have this home buyer readiness quiz where within 3 minutes, you will know which area you need to do more research on. To take this quiz, you just need to scan this QR code here. Now, back to the video. Okay, what's the difference? 700, okay. Okay lah, the guy went a bit earlier, 2 months. But 2 months, you lose $700 What happened? The same size, correct? So why am I bringing this out? So question now is it really true? You get the higher unit, you get the better facing, you get the better layout, definitely make money? Or is it not that true? Okay, to explore one more case. Okay, a bit different facing. Okay, let me just show you the method. Okay, we take back the same one, 0712. Okay, just now we saw 0712 face the park. Okay, the other one is stack 57. Okay, there's 2 units. Okay, stack 57 is over here. Okay, for those who cannot see, stack 57 face the road entrance to the condo. Okay, what's worse? Stack 57 is facing which direction? West. So which one is the hotter unit? 57. This one is facing a bit south. Okay, maybe you get a bit of sun. Okay, one of your walls here. Correct? So we always have this what you call it, claim, right? Hey, wow, west sun, nobody want. Right, tenant don't want. Sure lose money, right? Correct? You always hear that. Okay, then coming back. Who feels? Okay, so the height, okay, 5th floor, 9th floor, 7th floor, about there, right? Okay, not much big difference. Who feels that step 57 should command the higher rent? Oh, nobody. Okay. Must be one. Okay, maybe one thing you think about why? Yeah, why?
I think they got chocolate.
Closer to the road. Okay, so my one is very interesting. Okay, you notice, you see, even people feel that, wow, look at it, wow, face the road noisy lah. Later the lights always flash into my house but people want it because he said I want it near the road. So I come in, I park my car, then I get to my house. right? Different reasons.
Also to walk.
Closer to work also. So you notice different reasons. Some things you don't want, other people want. Correct? So okay, then next one. Who feels that 712 command the higher rent? I think that's the less people. The rest confused. Right?
Yeah, I'd rather take 57 than here.
Take this. Okay, let's see the reality. Yeah, difference 1 month.
Same.
1 month. All the same. So all the same. So it doesn't mean that wow, facing different people don't want. They pay the same amount of rent. Within a very short span, or maybe not actually few days only. Correct. I think 1 week, all pay same rent, all different facing. Okay. So what am I saying? Okay, so what is the purpose of this exercise? You know, these are a few things that. Okay, so okay. So coming back the last vote. Okay, now that you know all of these, and then you know the layouts, we also give you a specific review. Okay, revise. Which one will you choose now? Assuming you can afford. Okay, but look at you now. You this one can take a while. Who will choose the 2-bedroom? If you were to invest into one, who will choose the 2-bedroom? Okay. Okay, so why you choose the 2-bedroom?
Because it has a higher yield.
Higher yield, 35. Okay, that's the what do you call it? Potential potential higher yield. Okay, very good. Who will choose the 2-bedroom?
You mean rental one?
Rental, yeah. So let's say you're investing. We assume you can afford all. Okay, which one will you choose? 2-bedroom. 2-bedroom. You choose 2-bedroom, right? Okay. Maybe you share with me why you choose 2-bedroom.
Oh, because 2-bath, there's a privacy for my own bath room. The one extra bathroom is for the guests.
Oh, okay. What am I saying about for investment? Okay, let's assume you're not really going to stay there. Will you still change? Will you choose the 2-bedroom bath?
The yield, okay, not too much difference. 2.67, right? Versus 2.77.
Okay.
But I still choose 2-bedroom.
Choose 2-bedroom. I see certain people have a specific preference.
I may want to stay.
You may want to stay, okay? Okay, so they are the option, right? Okay, next one. 2-bed plus study. Who will choose 2-bed plus study? Nobody. 3-bedroom? 3-bedroom. Okay, 3-bedroom. Then the rest choose what? What don't want to choose? Oh, okay, very interesting. Okay, who chose 3-bedroom again? 3-bedroom. Okay, maybe you go all the way to the back. John. Okay, why you choose the 3-bedroom?
I think that myself, I have so many 2-bed, so 3-bed is special. I have a different sort of buyer, I can maybe more capital gain.
Maybe more
Just like to say, I can afford.
Yes,
so
yes.
Afford, I buy the rare one, 3-bed.
Okay. But you don't really know, right? That you or the appreciation.
I think that there will be less competition.
Less competition. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, so what you notice in this exercise, if you look at just rental and the yield itself, again, different people got different opinion. Right? So some people would say, hey, I will always choose somewhere in the middle, right? Not the west one, not the east one, but because maybe next time I won't stay. Right? Some will go for the yield, some people will say, hey, maybe I don't mind the yield, maybe next time got better appreciation. Or can I say this here? Maybe the quantum profit is more. Right? Because you pay more, right? In terms of percentage, the quantum is much bigger. So different people have different reasons they go into investment. So what we notice, what we observe this exercise, okay, what you notice is that today a lot of the new condo units are designed with practicality and efficiency. Okay, I'm not sure some of you may know, maybe 10, 20 years ago, you have condos with what? Planter, bay window, right? Some bedroom can only fit a single bed. I also don't know can sleep about the bed, right? Yeah. Also, things like very big AC junction, right? But today you notice that a lot of the layouts become very, very similar, very practical. They make it as efficient as possible. Why? Because one thing is regulations, right? Nowadays, no, I don't think so, but I don't think any developer will come up with a Mickey Mouse unit. I think 10 years ago, wow, this is a big thing, right? Mickey Mouse unit. I never heard of that before. They've heard before. But now because regulation, they think it's not that makes sense, right? And then of course, of competition. But today there are more condos, whether is it resale, new launch, in the market compared to 10 years ago. So tenant buyers have options. Right? If your layout is not the most ideal for stay, people go next door to the next condo. Right? Okay. So let's take a look a bit. Is it true? A different layout is going to really impact your investment return. Whether is it rental or is it for capital appreciation, or actually there are more crucial factors. Okay, so what are these crucial factors? Later, Kelly will give us a sneak peek into it. Okay, so trust me, you want to pay attention to what I'm going to say later. Okay, but the second thing I also want to address because of this. Just now we actually did this exercise, right? We found out that even if we don't like the unit, the facing, there will always be someone else who choose the other one. So what this means is that if any of you are really going for the balloting and the booking, okay, even your queue number not good, don't give up. Don't give up, because you never know. Okay, you never know. Maybe all the people in front of you choose the other layouts, other facing, but you may get your unit, okay? Even though your number not that good, right? Okay. So we come to end it with a story. Okay, before I start this story, anyone I start first? Don't have that, I can say. Don't have, okay, good. So here's the story. Okay, so one of our colleague, okay, a friend, he has a buyer. So he wanted to ballot for unit at Parc Esta. Okay, so he wanted to do an investment. It was a 2-bedroom he wanted to buy. However, his queue number not very good. By the time he's turned out, only very little things that he can choose. Okay, and one of it which he could afford is this unit here, 270327. Okay, so when my friend proposed, first thing the buyer said, hey, cannot. Some face the rubbish chute. Yeah, let me ask, rubbish chute facing a third floor, means you see the rubbish chute right in front of you. Who will buy? No one buy, no one buy. Okay. So he give up his queue, okay? Of course, then subsequently someone else buy. Fast forward 4 years. This is what happened. 4 years, 2020, 2024 May. The person who bought, can see here. He bought 1.33, sold 1.68. How much is the profit? Over 300,000. So what's the moral of the story? Oh, sorry, okay, moral story is choose the profit. No, that's not the moral of the story. Moral story. Okay, the moral story is, actually, when choosing, it's not just the facing and the step, the level. There are more things to consider. Okay, so when you go through it, think carefully. Okay, choose wisely. Okay, and that brings me to the second section, which is from Kelly. What is the thing that we should look out for? All right. Okay, thank you very much.
Can we give one hand? That means every project, every company got people like. Yes. So what happens is whenever we go to show flat or whenever we go to any project, we put on our own spectacle. When we look from our perspective, is it right or wrong? Nothing wrong, right? So what we're trying to say here is, if the project got good potential, do give it a try. Okay, you may not get a unit you want, you never know. Okay, I also have bought a unit that it's not as ideal as I want. Okay, everyone want high floor glass facing, right? Right now, there's no bought a unit that's not as ideal. Hey, can I make money? Right, I need money. Right. So coming back here, I just want to add on a few things. Okay, this one. Which one need more money? Which one need more money? Which unit need more money? The 7th floor or 19th floor? 7th floor, right? Everyone will say 7th floor, right? You will think like that, right? This is how we look at data, correct? What if I tell you, they lease at the same time, this one take 2 months and find this rental? And who is the winner? 19. 19 can winner, why? Because 2 months rental is how much? 7,000 lost. You see that? Sometimes you don't see the things inside. Some you think, wow, these facing pairs are best returns. Hey, don't forget. The lower unit I buy, the per square foot is lower. Can I sell higher next time? Maybe, don't know, right? Instead, you want the best, highest floor unit, maybe the loading is too much, right? And do you rent a big difference of may not that? And also in rental, right? I can rent 2 months earlier. Yes, I rent lower, but I still make rather than hold up the high price. Or I spend some money, I buy a lower floor, 20K cheaper. I use 20K to renovate my house. I think then will love my house. And fresh air rental. So actually, when you talk about investment, it's a whole big picture. Okay, so we may use our logic to go and think of this, but in practical, it was different. And why? Because when you buy property, I also landlord, I know. I buy so high. Come get rent is the same as him, right? Right or not? This guy buy so cheap. I buy higher, same rental, wow, I 吃亏我不可以。Like wait, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, what happened? Wow, then I lower. Right. Then the rest also cannot also all over. Then I don't place it again. Okay? I don't place it again. I want to think of how can I increase the value of my unit and rent out. I want to be very practical because I'm a what? Investor. Okay, something to think about. Okay, so don't hold on. Same thing, emotion. Wow, this one I cannot buy lah. Wow, this one rubbish shoot cannot buy lah. Right? This one very interesting story. Okay, I'm not telling you how to buy rubbish shoot lah. Please you got other choice buy other lah. If not next time also be difficult to sell for you. Okay, rubbish shoot is definitely more difficult to sell. Okay, I must explain first. Okay, you are wise, right? But of course, this guy really, when he think he has his own reason, maybe budget, maybe what, he go there, I should have bought. Okay, maybe the guy that went there never bought anything until today. We don't know. Okay, I didn't do the deal. So until today, you have maybe lost this amount. Okay, so always look at the bigger picture. And one way that I always advise, okay, have someone to help you. Because you will have your own thinking, but you have an advisor with you, right? He can help you see the things that you can see. Okay, but most important is very important. Okay, a good advisor don't tell you this one should need money. That's always you. But you only need to have the knowledge. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Alright?
I hope you enjoyed the video. The next part will be coming soon. So in order to be kept abreast of the next update, do subscribe to this channel and also like this video.